So I know there was a drop on Walmart for Prismatic Evolution booster bundles. To be honest, I didn't even know about it until it ended because it was that quick. And I don't know if you guys know me. I'm not like one of those people that has like one of these discords or pays for a service to notify when there's like restocks and stuff. I'm not into that whole thing. I know there's some people that are. So I never really get any of these drops because it is basically impossible. You have to be there on the second, on the minute of a drop. Because if you're not getting anything. And, I've just kind of just stepped back and stopped caring about trying to catch these drops because they're pretty hard to get. And, I'm busy throughout the day. So I'm not just on my computer 24/7. So I can't do it. And a lot of times I miss the drops and it is what it is. I'll be honest, I can't even think of a time I've ever gotten a retail drop getting something at MSRP recently. The only one that I can even think of was for Prismatic Evolutions with Pokemon Center. But that was kind of before the whole hype thing started with just literally websites crashing. That was the last time I can remember because other than that, everything else I've bought has been on the secondary market. I haven't gotten anything at retail. But hopefully you guys were able to get something. Hopefully you guys were able to get some of these booster bundles because yeah, I mean, it lasted for seconds. Apparently, that's what I'm reading here. So honestly, I don't really feel that bad that I didn't get any because I don't get any restocks or any of these, I guess, just drops. I get none of them. So it's just nothing to me. But I just want to show you guys this post here for this drop that happened just recently. And by the time you're watching this, it should be the release date of the booster bundles. So we'll take a look at the prices of those after this. So let's just look at this post. So the title is, "Well, These Flew." And you can see here, must be nice for people that have bots. Did anyone even hit without one? So this whole thing with bots, I'll be honest, guys, I don't really know how much like bots really take place into these things. Like, there's definitely probably some people that have bots, but think about it this way: there could be probably thousands of people that get these notifications for these drops because of how many services there are out there. Like, there's this Pokey Notify thing that a lot of these people got sponsored by. Think about how many thousands of people are now, especially now in this space where there's money to be made easily buying at retail, are going to Walmart to buy these up, and people are maxing out their carts. It doesn't take long for this stuff to sell out. If you think about it, okay, let's say 1,000 people. That's being conservative. 1,000 people each buy. I don't know what the max quantity. I don't know if there was a limit. But let's just, I don't know what it was. But let's say it was like 10 or something. It could be lower than that. That's 10,000 booster bundles gone. And obviously people are going to order multiple. People have different addresses, all this stuff. And then you also throw in the bots or whatever. I mean, this stuff is going to sell out instantaneously. The math is really simple to do. So, I do understand this bot situation and people complain about it. But if you think about how many people now are in this space, have these discords, have these other notification things, I mean, it sells out instantaneously. And that's why for me, it's like, I'm not going to play this whole game, get one of these discords, do all these things. For me, it's really not worth it. I'm okay with just sitting out on it and not being on my phone 24/7 and try to catch a drop to be able to get maybe a few booster bundles because I'm pretty sure there's probably limits for these. So for me, it's honestly not really worth it. So, but hopefully if you guys are one of those people that do one of those things, hopefully you got something because I know it probably feels pretty good to get something at retail. So let's just read some of the comments. "Sold out under 20 seconds, went out of stock as I was checking out." So this is what I mean. Like, things literally sell out instantaneously. It's actually kind of ridiculous. So this person said, "Why in earth the limit was 12?" Okay, so I guess it was 12 per person. So I guess I wasn't too wrong around 10. I don't understand. Way too high. Well, I don't know who sold this. If I had to, I don't know if it's sold and shipped by Walmart. I don't know if it was by that GT Collectibles people. Not really sure. But yeah, I would say they probably should have put the limit, maybe a couple per person, to just, I guess, limit the bots or the people buying mass quantities. But hey, whoever's selling it, I guess they don't really care because they just put it on 12, which is usually what the normal limit is. And I guess that obviously helped it sell out even quicker. But this person said under 20 seconds. I don't know if that's 100% true or not, if they got there late, but I mean, it seems like it sold up pretty fast. "Wow, Chobani Zero sugar yogurt is really popular." I guess he's just making a joke. "You can still buy the booster packs here in UK, but they'll cost you around €8 a pack. Way cheaper than US." Yeah, now in the US, I don't know what euros that converts to in the USD, but now I think it's $13.50 a pack, almost $14. you have to be lucky to get any online. Even if you have some in your basket, you have to check out faster than a bot. Best bet is to put some right gear and treat it like OG Black Friday. Yeah, that's why I'm telling you guys. For me, I don't really care. Thanks got 36. This person got downvoted because I guess they're flexing. Which store was this? Walmart. Discord had the fast ping. Got 12. And you can see some people here are using some Discords. This person gets complaining about Poke Notify. Every time there is a big ping, the channels crash. You can't even see what site to go on. Glad I canceled my membership. Nothing but stress. Yeah, this whole service, I have a feeling, I don't know, it was pushed so much to so many channels. It kind of seemed kind of like a scam. Maybe it's not, but yeah, it got pushed to so many of these channels. I don't even know. I was able to get some without a bot. However, it is, don't know what that means, impossible to get if you're not in a restock Discord. So yeah, I mean, it seems like just they were really hard to get. So let's just look at the prices of them right now. So I'm recording this the day before these get released, so just understand that, because you can see here it still says pre-sale. So right now they're at $83. So let's just do the math here. 83 divided by 6, because there's 6 packs. That's $13.83 a pack. So let's actually search up the regular booster packs and see how much they're at. So right now, they're literally going for the same price. So if I were to make a prediction, because like I said, I'm recording this the day before, price per pack for booster bundles is $13.83. Right now, loose booster packs are basically the exact same. So taking that into consideration, the prices may still drop because, there will be people flipping these. For any product that gets newly released, there will be people flipping them, undercutting the market, trying to make a quick sale, and still they'll be able to double or even more their money. There will be people like that, and I've already seen some people on Facebook Marketplace listing for $70. For me, let's do the math. 70 divided by 6, that's $11.66 a pack. For me, that's really not worth it, to be honest, to buy them. Like if I were to buy any, I'd probably want to buy them, I'd probably say $60 or less. I don't think it's going to be possible to get at that price, but that's what I would be okay paying, because then it'd be $10 a pack. Right now, price per pack is like almost $14. So for me, the math still works out. I'd be willing to pay that, but probably won't find them. But hey, we'll see. Maybe when it does get released and I wait a few days, there'll be people near me maybe selling them for around that price. We'll see what happens. But other than that, I'm not paying $80 right now for these booster bundles, because that's just market. And I'm already kind of done buying Prismatic, but obviously if I find a good deal, I'll just have to buy it. But I'm pretty good at with what I have right now. But yeah, this is definitely a really good product for specialty sets. But one thing I will say you have to caution about buying booster bundles over MSRP is these tend to get reprinted. And we have very good evidence of that. Twilight Masquerade booster bundles, Surging Sparks booster bundles, 151 booster bundles. Now Paldean Fates is going to get reprinted, the booster bundles. So I will say, if you are going to buy over MSRP, you probably don't want to pay higher on these. There's other products that you're probably safer with buying over MSRP. Like in my opinion, for Prismatic Evolutions, like the binder collections, I really feel like those probably won't get reprinted because it's a whole binder they're going to have to make for each box. But products like these for specialty sets, they get printed a lot. So that's what I will say about these. It's a good product. They do hold like some sort of long-term value and stuff. Booster bundles tend to do good, especially for specialties, but do know they tend to get reprinted a lot. So we'll caution you about that, because we see a lot of evidence of booster bundles being reprinted. So yeah, that's all I want to show you guys today. Yeah, restocks and just I guess these drops just in general, pretty impossible to hit, and I just don't spend my time anymore. I remember on Pokemon Center when Journey Together got dropped. That was the last time I even tried. After that, I just stopped. I don't really care anymore about trying to do it. It's just too much. It's a hassle, and yeah, it just kind of sucks. So hopefully you guys got something from this drop though, and we'll see where prices go with these booster bundles when it gets dropped tomorrow. If I had to take a guess, maybe they'll go to low 70s, but the price per pack right now is pretty much market, and for booster bundles, it's a sealed item. It could have that premium, so I don't think it's going to go much lower than that. But hey, look at Facebook Marketplace if you want to get some for yourself. People will definitely be flipping these on eBay. Maybe you'll find some from some scalpers if you're okay with buying from them. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.